Welcome back, everybody, to the association, and where in the heck have we been? You know, you get burnt out and things like that, and other things happen, and life happens, but we are back, and yeah, we do apologize, but yeah, burnout is a serious thing, and along with other stuff, but we are back, and we are still at our beautiful Spanish, Italian, I guess we're going to call this, mansion. A little smaller than a mansion, but we'll take it. How about mini mansion? That'll be it. Anyway, doesn't matter. So today we need to, we're going to be working on a slope roof along with the Skylight. And as you'll see here in a moment, we do have a slope roof and skylights. And they don't look too bad, right? But when we put these in, a few things happened. We wanted to change the dimensions of said slope roof and skylight. And see, the lights are all messed up and they're going the wrong directions, and that's not going to work in rendering. So yeah, and then the roof is too low and the slope's not right, and just bad things going on in general. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna have to go ahead and create another slope roof and skylight, and that is not really fun, to the point that, you know, we were gonna do a tutorial, and we actually do have a tutorial on it, but I don't think we're gonna be posting it, and if we do, it will not be with narration. I will not be, you know, explaining how to do it, and I will probably speed up the video. And that's unfortunate. We do like to do tutorials, but we do have a habit of skipping steps and not explaining things correctly because we're terrible at commentating and explaining things. But no matter, we may put this tutorial up in the future. We will think about it. Anyway, let's step outside here and take a look at things from the outside. Outside doesn't look too bad at all, as you can see here. Looks just, you know, looks okay. The roof could be out a little bit further from the house, but that's just critiquing, and you know, it is what it is. This is all going to come out anyway, so who cares? So the issue that we have here, you'll see it in the next shot here when we spin around. The skylight is a little tall, like the shaft or the enclosure of the skylight is a little tall. And of course, I'm sure there's a universal standard, maybe, of how tall they need to be, because you're going to go through the ceiling and up and through the roof, and then inevitably to the glass there, the skylight itself, the top of the skylight, right? So, but it looks a little on the tall side. So I think, you know, we're going to make that shorter on the next go around, which will be very shortly. But you can see right there, I don't know, we feel that's just a little tall, and maybe we're micromanaging things, I don't know, but the biggest thing were the lights and the way the ceiling was looking down below. I think we could have, you know, put this critique to the side, but yeah, it doesn't matter because it's all coming out. So this is it from the west side of the house. Doesn't look too bad, other than the ceiling. It looks like the ceiling is sticking out. That's not factory. That's gonna not pass home inspection. But yeah, so we delete everything, and we start over. So we don't have tape measures in Sweet Home 3D. We don't have, you know, laser measures or anything like that. So, you know, the first thing we have to do then is create a template, and that template, however you want to pronounce it, will give us the numbers, the measurements that we're looking for. So we're going to set this up how we want it to look and how we want it to appear. And right now we're working on the roof, just a roof. And once we get those numbers, once we're done, then we could go over to Creation Station, and then we can actually start to build, because now we have numbers and we have a template, we have an example to work off of, right? So, and just to be clear, I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. Creation Station is just a save. It's just like our save here is LuxPad or whatever we call it. I think it's LuxPad for this save. So it's just a save within Sweet Home 3D. It's not a modeling suite, but Creation Station is an annex of everything that we've done in the last 5 years. So I'm surprised it even lets us, you know, open that save. But it is what it is. So we'll be going over there shortly. Now, what are we doing here? Because this has nothing to do with the roof, right? So I guess yours truly, I don't know, when we were doing the first iteration of the slope roof, we decided to put a false wall in. So we created a wall, we exported it, we imported it, and voila, a false wall was born. But we tried to put a window there in that bedroom, as you can see there. You can see some of it. And the window wasn't doing window things when it was set to door window, which it was, but we checked. And yeah, it was not doing what we needed it to do. So yeah, then we remembered, oh, we have a false wall there. False wall's gone. It's been deleted, and I don't know why we did it in the first place. I think it had something to do with the garage or garage. The garage is done. It's complete. We have a video on it. We're not crazy about the video, but it is complete. And now the wall is no longer false. So we move along. So you can see here we have color, and the color is going to define where the skylight's going to start, right? Because again, we don't have any type of markings to indicate where things start. Where it's going to end, we don't know. And as we gaze into the third floor there of the master suite. Anywho, so there's that. So yeah, so by adding color, that tells us or indicates where things need to begin, right? Oddly enough, I don't think we took the top part of the roof with us when we went to Creation Station, so I don't know. So yeah, as you can see, this is the roof here. It's not the ceiling, it's just the roof of the lower and the upper, and the lower is going to have the skylight. So I think we'll discuss this a little later on, but things are going to be more modular. And the reason why is if there's a mistake made hereafter, we can address that one issue versus saying, well, gee, now we have to delete it and start it over again. That's what we're doing right now. So everything's going to be modular. The upper roof, lower roof, skylights, the enclosure for the skylights, and the bezels for the lights. So everything that we're going to be doing is modular here. So you can see we made this green because we thought we were going to take this green part, the upper roof, over to Creation Station. I don't think we did. Anyway, skylight. So yeah, we built the skylight quite a long time ago, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago at this point. Doesn't matter, but we have a skylight. So we're going to switch over to Creation Station here, and you can see we're working on the ceiling portion of the room. And we have our skylight right there at the top. We've got the bezels for the lights that we're going to put in, and you can see from the side view there, the lights are going to go in on an angle because the roof is on an angle. So we're countering that basically. What else we have going on? Okay, I think we did bring the other roof in. We bought both. I can't talk. I still can't talk. You know what that means, guys. More wine. Anyway, yeah. So you can see we have the enclosure for the skylight here, and then we have the skylight itself. So, like we mentioned just a second ago, everything's going to be modular here. So if a mistake is made going forward, or we did something that we didn't need to do or want to do, and we can't fix it, we can address that, right? That makes sense. Makes more sense to us. So there you have it. There's your lower roof. I think your upper roof, ceiling, yada yada yada. Right? This is a lot of work. It's nightmare proportions, and that's why we were really shying away from doing a tutorial on it. We really wanted to do a tutorial, but yeah, no, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Let us know. Do you want us to do a tutorial? That's what the comment section is for, right? And you can let us know how we're doing. You know, even though we're back, we just been a few months. You can yell at us down there. That's okay. We'll take it. But that is it with the video. But there's our final result there. Now we didn't do an inside shot there because we have a finished room, and there's a video for that coming down the line. So, but yeah, if you like the video, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, leave a comment. We never get comments on this channel, and yeah, we'd love to see that. We'd love to hear your opinions, your critiques. Do you like it? No? Do something else? Let us know, guys. Let us know. But that is it with the video. We'll see you hopefully on Friday, Saturday, with another one. And that is it. So, with that, be well, be safe. Signing off for now. Goodbye, everybody.